That allows Dylan Hughes, you can see him dropping into formation, just getting into that pocket, but Ryan Turk pulls away. We've got contact. Dylan Hughes goes into bumper Ryan Turk.
Hanging out, O'Reilly Auto Parts. We got the car with the new wrap. We've been doing the fresh wrap for Irwindale, trying to mix it up a little bit, and we figured no better place to come and show this thing off at our local O'Reilly Auto Parts right down the street from the track. So we got some people out here, we got a live DJ out here. We're showing this thing off. We're doing it. Of the 2023 season. This weekend is Irwindale, and I cannot believe it's here. To be honest with you, it's been a crazy year overall, and it's hard to believe that this year is already over for the 2023 season. Just like last year, we rolled out a special livery for this event. We gave it like a little bit of our own twist. As usual, it's got some awesome sparkles in it. We got some kind of like hidden gems in there, but overall, I think it looks unbelievable. The white roof with the white C-pillar with the white wheels. It totally looks like an RC car, and I freaking love it. The sparkle on top really just puts it over the top for me. I think then it looks unbelievable. But either way, man, I just can't believe it's over already. It feels like we kind of just got going and just kind of finding our groove. We got a podium in Seattle. Unfortunately, it's been our only podium this year, but still stoked to pull that second place, run the finals against Denofa in Seattle. So it's not over yet, but we're sitting 9th overall right now, and I really want to try and bump that up a couple. So we're looking for a solid event this weekend. We got one of the best looking pits in the paddock, one of the best looking cars in the paddock, and I'm feeling pretty good myself. So we got great support. We've had a great team this year. It's been super positive vibes with the Royal Purple team, and Carlos being crew chief, Dad being spotter. We got Chuggins and Rawls working on the car, and I'm just so thankful. It's been an absolutely insane year, and I'm just thankful that I get to do this stuff, and I just love it. So this is one of those tracks where once you kind of get going through the weekend, it kind of takes a minute to kind of find your bearings. It's a 5/8 mile oval, and they want you to drag your back bumper on the concrete wall all the way around the big bank. And it is a steep bank, so it really makes the car want to drive down off the bank. So keeping that back bumper up on the wall is always a little bit difficult. And it's a little bit spooky, to be honest with you, because you're hauling the mail up there. And then once you transition down to the infield, you got that inside clip, and then you transition going like 80 plus miles an hour into the lower bank. And it doesn't really have as much bank to it on the lower, but you're coming in going so fast. It's one of those tracks where it's every single lap matters. Every single lap, there's big consequences. So you need to make sure that you have your mind right and make sure that you're feeling real confident, because if you're not, this track will call you out fast. So always takes a couple laps to kind of get the blood flowing and realize how insane this is every time. But when it goes right, it is probably one of the funnest tracks out there, and we're looking forward to it, man.
Checkers or records for us? No. Why not? Because we got SEMA in a couple of days. So no, it's not checkers or records for us. No, I mean, he can if he wants to, but there's nothing to do that. I just told him driving up here, I'm like, dude, we have nothing to lose. Let's give it all we've got. Like, we're not fighting for a championship, but we obviously want the results. So I just want to get him on like an easy state of mind, so that it doesn't stress himself out. Stress, like. We're coming into some nice luxury of like not having the pressure on us of needing to finish high, and I think with that we can actually finish pretty high. The car's got a general pretty good setup, and I think we'll be okay this weekend. I think we have a good shot of getting it, but all in all, it's just like bring it home in one piece.
A little lull in the action right now. We're gonna do the O'Reilly random part of the day. Here
Dude, this isn't even a part, man.
It's a part.
Is it a car part?
Yeah,
From
I
a
got
car?
it at O'Reilly
This
Auto
is from a
Parts.
car.
Yeah, it goes on a car. What do you got, Ross?
Is that like some sort of windshield sprayer?
That's a good guess. Damn, I hadn't even thought of that. I don't know about that one though. That'd be some gnarly spray coming out of that. Those big holes. Injector cap? Pencil cap. Injector pencil cap. That's what I'm gonna say.
Sadly, you guys are wrong.
So here we go. What this is a seal for the pressure and return line that goes in the power steering system behind the power steering pump.
And in that burnout box, the royal purple BMW of Dylan the Dozer Hughes. He's got the sparkly livery here for Irwindale. This gentleman has been a busy man this year. Remember, he broke his hand right before Seattle. And, you know, that was a tough one, but he managed. Here we go, royal purple BMW into that first outside zone. The white Ford Star standing out, showing you again, if he does have that, again, truth serum, as into that second outside zone, locks him up. There's that tapping of that brake that you talked about, the Kazuya executed, and big massive angle. You can see really maxing it out into that wall, almost gets into it and bounces his way past. He came out hot of that out of the outside zone, man.
Yeah, Dylan went for the proximity game here. I mean, he kind of, you know, maybe looking at how judges are scoring everything previously, and just went, you know what, I'm going to get as close to everything as I possibly can.
85.66, Dylan jumps up to number 3rd spot. Number 3, attaboy.
Dylan, what's the situation here?
Situation's critical, my guy. No, it's not. So we just finished our practice session. It's our warm-up Saturday, today's comp day. We got Alec Robbins first in the top 32, so devising a strategy. Car feels good. I feel like I'm driving pretty good. The grip levels are feeling a little bit inconsistent from the top line on the bank versus if you're in the chase position, just off that a little bit, the car all of a sudden feels really, really, really tight. But then when you're up by the wall, it's like loose in the lead. So kind of got to find a setup that's gonna try to help us with both of those things. So can't be too gripped up, can't be too loose. And got in a Kazuya at the end of the bank. Pretty much exactly what I was talking about. He's like up top, big angle, loose, and I'm just down here like pushing him around, and he gave a real big left foot brake stomp, and then I just bumped his front wheel. We came to a stop, tore the headlight out of the car and everything, but that's whatever. So pretty good session though this morning, and on time.
Dylan the Dozer Hughes dealt with that broken hand earlier this year. His left hand was having some struggles, but that's all up the window. He had a great run last night. So the royal purple GT radial BMW out front. There goes Dylan Hughes initiating into the bank. Looks like Alec Robbins has worked it out, gets good proximity, works his way to the top. Not the most graceful way, but gets that proximity. Pass it inside clip. Robbins takes it out. That front right light, but Dylan Hughes settle. Ooh, and Robbins looks like he does rotate. Has some issues. That'll be incomplete. Dylan Hughes does need to complete the entirety of this run, and he does just that. Gets out to that outside zone, and that lily pad, as I'm kind of calling it, and hits it and quits it.
We're just telling him not to give enough room on the initiation. Make sure we're on him, but not like on his door. Just keep it a consistent, nice run, and we'll be able to get it. So.
Here we go. Alec Robbins out front, Dylan Hughes in that chase position. Robbins a little bit of shit on that outside zone 1. Ooh, and there goes Robbins. Ooh, that could have been a lot worse, but that will seal it because in that lead position, when you have that mistake out front, the chase car does not need to complete the entirety of the run as the Ford Star wheels wrapped in GT radials finishes out the entirety of the course. The royal purple 2JZ BMW crosses the finish line. We'll see him and all your crowns. I see all you Royal Purple crown wearing fans out there. Dylan Hughes gets the win and advances on into the top 16.
All right, one down. We brought on Bucked Up Energy Drink onto our race program for the last round of the 2023 season. And they got some energy drinks lined up here. We just got 4 of the many flavors that they make right here. So we're gonna go down the line, try these babies out, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Rocket Pop. I like that. Good name. Ooh, yeah. It's kind of like I feel like it's one of those popsicles that's like red, white, and blue. It actually really reminds me of that. This one's pretty good. We got cherry candy. But I will say, this one does look pretty mean. Definitely has some cherry feeling to it, believe it or not. Moving down the line. Similar white can. Got the gin and juice. Yeah. There we go. Clear also. What are those popsicles? The orange popsicles.
Yeah, Orange-sicle.
Orange-sicle. That's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit.
Yeah.
That was good. I like it. Last but not least, probably my favorite looking can, honestly. Love the rainbow buck on there. And this is Sour Bucks. Those guys look familiar. Good. Literally Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Like blended up inside of a can. That one is sweet. I like that. That's heavy. I like it. I think that one's my favorite probably. Based on the look of the can, the taste, the whole thing. I love it.
Round 8 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship, Irwindale Speedway, the House of Drift. And here's our opening ceremony. Next up, the 129 coming to us from the PNW, the Royal Purple GT Radial 2J powered BMW. It is Dylan the Dozer Hughes. There are your top 16 drivers ready to do battle. We are clear to send Dylan Hughes, purple BMW, and the hot hatchback of Ryan Turk. Boom! Jumps to the side of Dylan Hughes. A little bit of wavering, drops down, doesn't see that front bumper. The proximity is really well crafted. Now passing into the second outside zone. Dylan Hughes, yeah, that could have gotten really ugly there. But that actually allowed Ryan Turk to get that proximity and flirt with the side of that BMW. Wow.
He's got grip on the go.
Yeah, that just boosted right to the side. Dylan Hughes is running some ODX prototype drift lights. They're 2-color, white for lead and yellow for chase. And the yellow vision is actually going to help him cut through the smoke. Here we go. And here we go. That is Ryan Turk out front. Dylan Hughes in the chase position. Ryan Turk working his way up the bank. And that allows Dylan Hughes, you can see him dropping into formation, just getting into that pocket, but Ryan Turk pulls away. Massive angle there from Ryan Turk right in front of the Rockstar Energy VIP suite. We've got contact. Dylan Hughes goes in the bumper of Ryan Turk. Let's take a look at where Ryan Turk's line was. Again, going to that second outside zone, he filled all of it, but was his line off or was Dylan being too aggressive? Slide up right for Ryan Turk. Ryan, that, like you said, that contact, that really solidified. Unfortunately, Dylan knows who he's going against. He needs to be aggressive. Just unfortunately got too aggressive.
Yeah. Holy smokes, man. That is a wrap to the 23 season. I feel like we've been to a lot of racetracks and we've done a lot of driving this year, but at the same time, I cannot believe it's over already. We're already at Irwindale, and Turkey Lake beat us in the 16, man. I gave him a perfect lead. I really did. Like, real lead to be super proud of, and I'm stoked on that. And he had his car too tight. I just went and chat with him. He had his car too tight. He was running for his life for sure because he knew I was going to be on him, but he made a couple mistakes for sure, and I thought the judge was going to call him on a little bit harder, but that's how she goes, I suppose. But man, what a year. I mean, the crew, our team, our sponsors, I literally could not ask for anything else. I wouldn't want to be with any other sponsors, with any other people on the pit, driving any other car. I'm so freaking stoked. I love this and I love our team, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I absolutely love it. Thank you for following along. See you along.